It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm at my sister's house and I can't sleep because I'm going to see my mom in a little bit and I have anxiety. Last weekend over Thanksgiving break we got talking and she kept telling me how happy and content she was. And she wanted to know why I was not happy and content. And I got thinking about that over this week. Like, why? Like, I am happy. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I'm not content. And I'm thinking, well, that's because I'm not happy with the way the world is. And when you're trying to change something and you know something is wrong with something, can't be content with it. And then I was thinking, you pushed and you pushed and you pushed for us to go to college and for us to get involved in social activities, do all this community service, help the disadvantaged. And now that that's what I do on a regular basis, and I want others to get involved, she wonders why I'm not content. Very upset that I went to school to be a teacher and I learned about all these special needs and how to treat, how to teach. And then I got into the classroom. I did not learn about trauma. That was so many years ago that trauma wasn't even a thing then. But now there's so much research and there's so much neuroscience out there proving that trauma seriously affects children's brains. And it's still not being taught to these teachers who now interact with my children. And then that pressure to educate educators is now on me. And I go in and I try to explain to them what's going on and why my children are behaving the way they are, that they are not choosing this behavior, that their brains are not built the same as what these teachers are expecting them to do, and give them alternatives and try to help them in their classroom. But it's a difficult position for a parent to be put in, because even though I've years of experience as a teacher and years of experience as a foster mom, years of training in trauma-informed care, because I don't have the alphabet soup behind my name, and I don't want to have to go through my resume every time I talk to somebody and explain to them how I know what I know and what I know and why I should be listened to, just so my children can have the best education and heal their brain every day, because every day they need these positive encounters, not these negative ones. I'm not trusted in that kind of way. And there's very little help in that department. And so, like, in my head, I'm just screaming, why do these teachers not know about trauma-informed care? And when I ask, do you do trauma-informed care training? Everybody's like, oh yeah, we train for trauma-informed care. And then I'm like, can you please tell me about what kind of trauma-informed care training you do? And then they tell me, and they're like, oh yeah, we do 4 hours of in-service. And I'm like, 4 hours? Congratulations. situations. And then I recommend that they read the Dr. Bruce Perry and Oprah Winfrey book, What Happened to You? And they're, yeah, we'll read it. And then it's just like, that book, you need to read that book. Every teacher, every nurse, every police officer, anybody who is in a community service situation where they might have a child who has trauma that grew into an adult that is a child, anybody needs to read that book. Don't be happy. Don't be content with the way things are. Strive for change to better the world.